Hello YouTube, how we doing? This is my new Father's Day watch, just showing you guys, because my missus is the best. I mean my son's the best, he obviously got it for me. Isn't that right, babe?
Yeah.
Isn't the weather nice? The weather's been lovely for the last few days, isn't it? It's been amazing. Like, right, today I'm going to be filming a push workout. I filmed for one a couple of days ago, but the camera failed, all sorts went wrong. I tried to recover it, it didn't happen basically, so I need to I hit a PB as well. I've done incline bench and I hit 90 for 8 reps, really nice and controlled as well. And I'm a bit gutted that I lost the footage, but I'm gonna be filming again today. I'm gonna do a few new exercises, show you a few new bits and bobs. Later in the video I'm going to talk about my macros as well. So we'll talk about macros, macronutrients, and how they affect the body, what they do, what I'm currently eating at the minute, how many calories, what macros are and stuff like that. Yeah, so I'm going to film the workout at about 1 o'clock, just trying to enjoy the sunshine right now, and then we're going to go to sign language with the little boy to help with his speech development and stuff. Do you know what I mean? And it'll be a right laugh. So I'm going to go and do that. The weather's lovely. I'm in a bit of a bad mood because I'm going to work after this, so but
I told him to phone in sick.
yeah, she's telling me to phone in sick, but that's not very motivational, is it? That's just not good, is it? That's not good at all. So yeah, I'm gonna film the push workout, talk about macros and all sorts. All right. So I'll see you in a bit, YouTube, and that's it. Okay, hello YouTube. So today I filmed my push workout. Well, tell a lie, this was a couple of days ago now. With my workouts, I've been going with 5 exercises. So whenever I go chest dominant, I go 2 to 3 at the start. I normally superset, so I kind of count it as 2 exercises. So today I've started with dumbbell incline press, and this is my 4th set, I believe. So I went for all my sets went between 8 to 12 reps. I've done 4 sets in total. So dumbbell incline chest is directed towards your upper chest. It's going to work on my anterior delts, so my upper chest mostly. I really felt it on my tricep today actually when I done this exercise. And I went up to 42 kilograms each dumbbell, so 42 kilograms each side. I sort of pyramided up, so I went from 36s to 42s, done them for a couple of sets, and then went back down for my last set, back down to 36s to get more volume in, really, to be honest, to just get more reps in, because I was going 8 reps max, really, with my 42s. So I lessened the weight a little bit and tried to get more reps in again. After this, I moved on to a superset. So I supersetted incline dumbbell flies again with this workout. I was trying to really target my upper chest and anterior delts really, and flies will help me do that. Notice how I've just got my wrist turned out slightly as I come out on the downward motion of the exercise, and as I come up and squeeze the chest, I bring them back into a neutral position. I try to squeeze my chest as much as I can on the way up, because on the way down of each movement, or the eccentric part of the movement, which is the lengthening phase of the muscle, that's where you're going to break the most muscle fibers. So I try to go as slow as possible on the way down, nice and quick on the way up, and give it a squeeze. And I supersetted that with plate press, which is what you can see now. So with my plate press, I like to keep my hands as high as possible on the plate and squeeze them together, so it's kind of like an isometric exercise as well. So I'm constantly squeezing the chest and going nice and slow on the way down on the eccentric movement of the exercise, and then squeezing as hard as I can up on the top, powering up as quickly as possible. That's good for inner chest. I say I get a really good contraction on the inside of my chest. Really helps with that kind of development, and I've just been trying to do that exercise as much as possible in my chest workouts, to be fair. Now we're going to move on to shoulders. That's 3 exercises now I've hit. We're going to move into shoulders. So I've just done 1 superset with shoulders. I've done 5 sets of it. I've done standing strict military press. So I tried to stay as strict as possible, tried to keep my back straight as possible. Nice and slow again on the eccentric and quick upwards. I noticed how with my military press, my wrists are a little bit bent back and my elbows are a little bit wide. So that's definitely something to work on for myself. But with my military press, I just try and keep my back straight as much as possible. Try not to lean back. I also try keep my feet shoulder width apart. Make sure that I've embraced my core the whole time and try and squeeze the shoulders on the way up and bring my head forward slightly. When you bring your head forwards, you really engage the traps a little bit more. So I've done that, and then once I'd finished, I went for about 12 to 15 reps on my military press. I think the set I've got here is 12 reps, and then I switched it up. Went with my superset and I'd done lateral raises. So with my lateral raises, literally, I was going quite heavy. I went for 6 to 8 reps afterwards as an absolute burnout afterwards. And I used a little bit of a cheat method. So as I get to a 3rd or 4th rep, so midway through the set, I adjusted my feet position, bent down slightly, and moved into a more of a hinge at the hips position. So I hinge slightly at the hips and then bring myself back into a neutral spine. So instead of leaning back and hurting my lower back, I'm actually just leaning back and increasing my momentum for the lift. It's not a great thing to do, but it just helps you get the reps out. Last but not least, I've done 5 sets of cable push downs. So I use the triangle bar for this one just because I feel I get a good contraction on my lateral head of my tricep. So I try to do this one most often, to be fair. This is my favourite tricep exercise, I'd say. And like I say, I've hinged at the hip slightly. I'm keeping my back straight, and I've actually, I'm in sort of a quarter squat position, and I've kept my elbows as locked as possible in the exercise. And that's the main thing with a tricep exercise. Anyway, that's the workout done, guys. Right now, I'm just going to talk about my macros, and yeah, that's it. Hello YouTube, how we doing, guys? So today I said we'd talk about our macros. So yeah, the camera's up there. I probably should look up there. So yeah, today I said we'd talk about macros. So what are your macronutrients? How do they affect the body? How do they affect my training? And how can you adapt your macros to make sure that you're doing the most so you can achieve your goals? I've got you guys in the car at the minute. I've literally just finished work. I'm just having a quick protein snack before I go. I've got my Ski Max protein cookie. I don't know if you guys have ever tried it. It's the white chocolate and raspberry one. It's not great, to be honest. It's not the best protein cookie I've ever had, but it's decent. So what are your macronutrients? So your macronutrients are your three, so count them 1, 2, and 3. Your 3 main nutrients that you need in your day. So these should all add up to your total calorie average or calories per day. So for example, your three macros are proteins, carbohydrates, and fats. So they all play different roles in your body. So the first one we're going to go for is protein. So protein is how you're going to repair and build muscle. So for example, if you're looking to tone up, if you're looking to build muscle, for example, as me, I'm trying to be a bodybuilder. I'm trying to be a natural bodybuilder. So at the end of the day, I'm going to try and have as much protein as I can in a day, or I'm going to try and hit my macro goals, depending on what my goals are during the year or that week or that month, etc. So protein is one of the most important for me. This is going to help you repair and build muscle. So your protein has 9 essential amino acids, and has 20 amino acids in total in proteins. These are like the building blocks, so they help repair the muscles. So for example, if you don't hit all the 9 essential amino acids that you need in your body, that aren't produced by your body, so you need them to outsource them from food. If you don't hit those, you're not maximizing your own potential to be able to build muscle or retain muscle, for example. So ideally, you drink something like branched chain amino acids, which are BCAAs, which you can get from any supplement shop or anything like that, and they help you to retain muscle or push you on further to help you build muscle. So they're very useful. You can normally get all your proteins in food. So for example, your protein shakes, which is something that's quite a fad thing at the minute, which is good. It's convenient protein, but at the end of the day, you'd rather get it from food, etc. So your main protein sources are your chicken, your turkey, your lean beef, and stuff like that. Always try and keep your protein lean as possible. Do you know what I mean? Just because you can section your food into, right, these are my carbohydrates because they're mainly carbs. These are mainly fatty, so I can have these, and these can contribute to my fat goals. And my proteins, which are lean, can then contribute to my protein goals. Do you know what I mean? And literally just my protein goals. Sorry about that. So literally, yeah, just try and keep them as lean as possible. So your proteins are going to help you build muscle. That's how protein's done. Carbohydrates. So carbohydrates are our main energy source in our body. So it's the main thing that your body's going to use to help you function throughout the day, to help you exercise, etc. Depending on your level of carbs, depending on how much exercise you're doing, what your goals are. So if you want to lose weight, if you want to lose body fat, if you want to bulk up, etc. Sorry man, that protein cookie got stuck in my throat. That was a bad choice. I'm sorry. I'm telling you now, don't get Ski Max cookies. They're not great. All right. Yeah. So yeah, your carbohydrates are your main energy source, and they're going to help you, dependent on if you're trying to lose weight, like I said, lose body fat, build muscle, etc. They're going to be, again, one of the main 3 macros that are going to help you achieve your goals. So depending on how high or low your carbs are going to depend on how you achieve your goals. So for example, if you've got really high carb and you're going high carb and high fats, you're going to be bulking or trying to build muscle like I am. So I'm in a calorie surplus. So I'm having more calories than my body needs throughout the day to continue to build muscle by having a lot of protein. So building muscle again with the amino acids, and then also building on that and having enough energy to be able to lift very heavy, etc. And also being a calorie surplus with high carbohydrates. Now, main sources of carbohydrates are pasta, couscous, rice, etc. Bread. Obviously, try and pick good whole grain carbohydrates. Do you know what I mean? Because they're slower burning. They're more complex carbohydrates. They're lower in sugar, etc. So they're a better choice to make. But obviously, carbs are just carbs because, like we do, I'm a flexible dieter, which means that I just watch my macros. So I don't watch too much on the nutrition side of things. Obviously, I get my veggies and stuff like that. But if it fits my macros, then it's going to be good for my goals. Last but not least, if only I could talk properly. The last but not least is going to be our fats. So what do our fats do? What's the point of them? Are they just going to help me put on? Are they just going to make me put on weight? No, they are the highest calorie out of the three macros though. So per gram of protein, there's 4 calories. Per gram of carbs, there's 4 calories. Per gram of fats, there's 9 calories. That doesn't necessarily mean that fats are a bad thing. Fats are also your secondary energy source as well. So after your carbohydrates have been depleted, your body will go for your fats. That's why a lot of people do things like fasted cardio, etc. Because they believe that if they deplete their carbohydrate stores or don't have a lot of carbohydrate stores, that their body will then burn fat and hopefully burn the fat off their body. Now, that's up for debate. We'll talk about that in another video. But yeah, so your fats are a secondary energy source. They also help with brain function, so they help you stay more alert. They also help with cell reproduction and cell building as well, which is so important when you're trying to build muscle or trying to lose body weight. Do you know what I mean? You need to keep your body healthy and in balance, and also make sure that your body's producing cells at a normal and regulated rate. So my macros currently total at 160 protein, 450 carb, and 80 fat. So that adds up to 3,250 calories if you calculate it. So that's what I'm going to be trying to eat throughout the day. I'm going to be trying to eat 450 grams of carbs. I'm going to be trying to eat 160 grams of protein and 80 grams of fat. Because that will help me achieve my goal. I'm going for a lean bulk, so I'm just going just over my calorie limit. I'm just slowly increasing my weight and increasing muscle mass, hopefully. And also, as a byproduct of that, you will increase your body fat mass. It's just the way it goes. So that's what's currently going on with my macros. Guys, if you have any questions, just chuck them in the comments below. And just make sure you just keep watching the video. Subscribe if you're watching and you haven't subscribed, if you like the videos. Do you know what I mean? Just so I can have an idea of what other content to put out. Do you know what I mean? I need ideas for my videos and stuff like that. And I'm always open to suggestions and stuff, guys. So if you've got anything that you want to ask me, just pop them in the comments below, or follow me on Instagram, Leech-Levy fit _. Follow me on Twitter, same handle. Try and get me on Facebook. Do you know what I mean? Jordan Leech-Levy at Facebook. And just give me some messages, do you know what I mean? And just let me know how you're finding the videos, subscribe and stuff. And then I'll see you next video, guys. So hopefully, see you soon.